Hey, I'm Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're
Happy Healthy Vegan.
So I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys over on Instagram and Facebook and stuff asking us to do a video about Prop 12. Well, we're no political analysts or anything, but I figured Ryan could probably do a little research for it.
Yeah. As vegans, we are confused too. Which side should we vote for? Yes or no on Prop 12? So let's break it down. So California Prop 12 establishes new minimum space requirements for confining veal calves, breeding pigs, and egg-laying hens. And to understand why Prop 12 is up right now for the vote, we need to go back to 2008 when California passed California Proposition 2, which prohibited the confinement of farm animals in a manner that doesn't allow them to freely lie down, stand up, and fully extend their limbs.
So as the LA Times reports in a recent article, activists thought that Prop 2, which was overwhelmingly approved by voters here in California, we all thought it would result in cage-free conditions, requiring, that the animals be able to stand up, lie down, turn around freely, and fully extend their limbs. However, that's not the way it panned out. California government interpreted the ballot, setting a rule that provided just 116 square inches of space for hens. So farmers continued to keep them in cages, just putting fewer birds in each cage.
And as a result, about 2/3 of egg-producing hens here are confined in cages.
So whereas Prop 2 left it open to government interpretation as to how much space should be allotted, Prop 12 has it built right into the language.
Yes, it establishes minimum space requirements based on square feet, and furthermore, it bans the sale of animals bred that don't meet these conditions. And this sales ban also applies to animal products raised out of California.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bummer. A decade ago, we thought we were voting for cage-free housing. And yeah.
Here we are a decade later.
Yeah.
And again, that's why Prop 12 exists. So if it passes, and it probably shall, by 2020, give small farmers a year to get ready for us. By 2020, chicken cages will have to go from the current 116 square inches up to 144 square inches, about a 25% space increase. But it doesn't end there. The whole goal is by 2022, all chickens in this state will be cage-free.
Well, that's an improvement.
Yeah, so we're going to go from something that looks like this to something that looks more like this. And as far as breeding pigs and calf raised for veal, well, obviously they can't be cage-free, but they are including minimum space requirements, 24 square feet for pigs and 43 square feet for calves.
So this weekend at SoCal Veg Fest, I was talking to a guy that works with Mercy for Animals, and he said he's been, doing animal activism for years, and that virtually every activist and every activist group he knows is in support of Prop 12, except for one.
And among those who oppose Prop 12 are American egg groups, the American Veal Association, the California Pork Producers Association, and PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
I'm so confused.
How can they be on the same side as the American Veal Association?
I don't get it. So here's the People for Ethical Treatment of Animals official party line. We cannot pretend that such meager improvements are acceptable. They're not. We're at a pivotal moment in the push for animal protection, for animal rights, and for an end to factory farming. Agreed. Vegan food and cruelty-free products are everywhere, replacing eggs as a snap. Therefore, it makes no sense to allow backsliding from an all-vegan movement to a 1 square foot per bird movement. Yeah. So it sounds like they just have this all or nothing approach. It sounds like, though, the not allowing backsliding from an all vegan movement.
There was no all vegan movement as far as like California ballot initiatives are concerned.
Definitely not. I mean, they're just trying to improve on Prop 2, as we said. The only thing I can figure is that they don't personally want to do any public political outreach to vote for this when they aren't happy enough with it. They would prefer that right now we were voting on a California must go all vegan by 2020.
Hell yeah, I'm with that.
I know, I'm into it.
Yeah, PETA can get that on the ballot, we'll vote for it.
Me too. But as people that do want to, ethically treat animals, This is what we're being offered at this time.
At this time in 2018, yeah.
And it will alleviate some suffering at this time.
Yeah.
It won't alleviate all suffering, but it will alleviate some. It's the least we can do, and I feel like we should do that.
Yeah, I agree. And as I often do in my anti-vegan debunking videos, I like to fact check and see who's lying in the information they present. So I found the opposition website to Prop 12, and right off the bat, the name of this group, Californians Against Cruelty, Cages, and Fraud, kind of struck me. They kind of put themselves out there, some kind of animal activist group who also cares about fraud, which is kind of
so weird.
Strange. Yeah. So I fact checked some of the claims they were making about Prop 12, and this one right here is just completely false. Prop 12, they say, would repeal Prop 2, the voter enacted law, and allow egg factories to give each hen only 1 square foot of space. Only 1 square foot, 144 square inches. Well, the problem with this statement is they're already getting less than that right now, 116 square inches. So Prop 12 would give them more space, 144 square inches, and by 2022 eliminate the cages altogether, cage-free. So they're just completely full of it. And it's no surprise that the #1 backer of the opposition to Prop 12 is the California egg industry.
Typical.
Typical. Follow the industry money. Just like in the paleo debunking, same thing here.
Every time. So, while we're obviously not satisfied with just, this simple animal welfare ballot, there is actually some pretty cool repercussions of it.
Yeah, since I mentioned earlier the sales ban, like if you want to sell your animal products in the state, you have to abide by our highest standards. These would be the highest standards in the nation. So this has far-reaching repercussions for how animals are treated nationwide if they want to sell in California.
Absolutely. So while each state may not individually pass this law, anybody that wants to sell to California is in essence going to be abiding by the same exact rules. So even though it's just a little bit, it's a little bit all over the country. So hopefully it will start to make some impact. Yeah,
it's all, this proposition is, again, it's not mandating the country or state go vegan, which would be awesome.
Amazing.
But it is about reducing suffering for animals. So it is a step in the right direction, I think.
Me too.
Yeah, as imperfect as they may be, and imperfect as the situation may be. So,
well, obviously here on Happy Healthy Vegan, we're going to keep educating people, and we're going to keep encouraging people to adopt, at least a plant-based diet, if not a vegan lifestyle. So hopefully in the future, we'll have a much more exciting ballot to be talking about here.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe PETA will get this Make California Vegan ballot initiative in 2022. Who knows? So leave your thoughts and questions down below. Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it rational. Let us know if we answered your questions about this, pretty complicated ballot initiative here in California.
And feel free to let us know if there's something that we misinterpreted or didn't understand about the proposition, because frankly, politics can be very difficult to understand.
Yeah, so share. Yeah, again, we made no boast about being political experts. So anyway, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to get all the notifications for our new videos, live streams, and activity on our channel's community tab. So until next time, guys, let's
keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.
Got me spinning circles, spinning round and round, spinning till I'm dizzy, falling to the ground. You've got me spinning circles round